Who's your favorite receivers?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like CeeDee Lamb, bro.
Yeah.
That boy so smooth out there, bit. Boy, I ain't even gonna count. That boy smooth.
See CD fixing his chain, making sure it's inside his shoulder pads. Doesn't matter.
CeeDee Lamb, the third-year receiver taken with the 17th overall pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. The guy that Jerry Jones insisted wear the precious 88 worn by a number of high-profile Cowboys wide receivers. Despite playing for the most recognized brand in all of sports, no one seems to realize what CeeDee Lamb has been able to do, how dominant of a 2022 season he's had so far. What's going on, everybody? My name is Zach. Let's try to hit 500 likes on this video for more Cowboys content. You guys know that I'm a Cowboys fan, so I love making videos about them. So make sure you like the video. Now let's get into it. When Lamb was drafted, the Cowboys already had their #1 wide receiver in Amari Cooper, along with Michael Gallup. Still, people insisted that Lamb would be the 1B to Cooper and the Cowboys would have a three-headed monster as a wide receiver core. And they were right. In his first season, despite Dak Prescott playing in just 5 games, Lamb caught 74 passes for 935 yards and 5 touchdowns. Altogether a productive season for the rookie wide receiver.
Second and goal. Dalton looking end zone. He throws. What a catch! CeeDee Lamb for a Cowboys touchdown.
Fast forward to the 2022 offseason when the team decided to move on from Amari Cooper, their 1A guy, in favor of now third-year man CeeDee Lamb. The Cowboys drafted Lamb to be the eventual wide receiver 1, and now it was his time to shine. They thought Lamb could step right in for Cooper and be the playmaker Dallas needed at the position, fulfilling that number 88. Despite being a Dallas Cowboy, he has quietly become one of the NFL's best wide receivers in 2022, and a guy that teams now see as a true threat at the wide receiver position. Lamb has 91 receptions, 1,207 yards, and 8 touchdowns. The 1,200 yards marks the most yards by a Cowboys receiver since Dez Bryant's 2014 season. Lamb currently ranks inside the top 6 in a number of major statistical categories, like receiving touchdowns, yards per route run, first downs, and slot receiving yards. Against the Philadelphia Eagles in arguably the biggest NFL game of the season, Lamb had 10 catches on 11 targets for 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. But one of the biggest things that has changed the season for the Cowboys, besides the return of Dak Prescott, is the coaching staff putting CeeDee in the slot. In the slot this season, Lamb ranks first in big plays, second in first downs, and third in receiving yards. It's been such a big mismatch for the Cowboys, and I'm glad to see that they're taking advantage of it. Since the team has decided to move him inside, Lamb in the slot since week 7 has 495 yards, which ranks first, 7.1 receptions over expected, which ranks first, and 3 yards per route ran, which ranks second. According to Next Gen Stats, Lamb caught all 9 of his targets from the slot for 113 yards and a touchdown in the Cowboys' 40-34 victory over the Eagles. But the sign of a true #1 comes when the defense respects the receiver and game plans to take them out of the game. This play against the Jacksonville Jaguars on 3rd and 10 with the game on the line shows you the amount of respect Doug Peterson and that group had for CeeDee. 1, 2, 3. Defenses have been doing this all season, rolling coverages to Lamb's side to attempt to take him out of the game. Still, he's been putting up monster performances for the last 2 months. Let me know down below which game made you realize that Lamb is a true #1 receiver. Was it the Green Bay game this year, this past weekend against Philly? Or are you still trying to figure out if he's the guy? Whatever you think, let me know down below. While I've gushed about everything Lamb has done this season, there is one thing making 2022 even crazier for him. But before we talk about it, this video is sponsored by SUTTON Digital Marketing. Every business owner knows how valuable it is to rank at the top of Google, but it's very difficult to do. SUTTON Digital Marketing specializes in helping law firms and other businesses rank at the top of Google for target keywords. I personally looked at the reviews for SUTTON Digital Marketing and I did not find a single negative review. SUTTON Digital Marketing has 5 stars on both Google and Yelp. They are experts at helping businesses reach the top of Google for target keywords. They offer very competitive pricing and they will never lock you into a long-term contract. If you're an attorney or you own another business and want to rank at the top of Google, please consider reaching out to Sutton Digital Marketing. You can learn more about Sutton Digital Marketing by visiting their website, suttondm.com. That's SUTTONDM.com. All of their information will be down in the description. Now let's get back to CeeDee Lamb. While I've spent a majority of this video praising Lamb's season so far, there's one thing that makes it even more impressive, and it's the lack of help he's had opposite of him. I love Michael Gallup to death, but he hasn't been 100% this season since coming back from the ACL, which I can say is expected. He played the first half of the season without Michael Gallup at all, and despite that, he's managing to put together an almost 100 catch season for more than 1,200 yards. He's had guys like Noah Brown, Dennis Houston, and Simi Fehoko opposite of him. So really no real threat for the Cowboys other than Lamb, which forces defenses to roll coverage to his side. Not to mention he played a good majority of the season without Michael Gallup and Dak Prescott. With his play this season, I gotta ask you the question because it's coming up soon. Let me know down below, would you pay CeeDee Lamb? Would he be worth the contract that he's gonna be asking for when it comes time to be paid? You might have already thought this before you watched the video, but CeeDee Lamb is a wide receiver 1, and he's going to get paid like it very, very soon. Enjoy NFL content, check out my last Zach Wilson video right here on your screen. We need to talk about Zach Wilson as a generational bust. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.